Good morning, Nigerians. How are you guys doing? Well-meaning Nigerians, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are all doing great. Happy to see you guys again this morning. I have an information for you, and the information is this. The Nigerian government have signed into law that Nigerians will be paying income tax. That is PIT, personal income tax. So whatsoever that you earn in Nigeria, if you're a Nigerian in diaspora, as long as you have a bank account in Nigeria, money goes into that bank account, you will have to pay PIT, personal income tax. And if you're a non-Nigerian residing in Nigeria, you will still have to pay income tax. If you're a Nigerian living in Nigeria doing business or having a company, or you are earning every day you earn for living, you will definitely have to pay income tax. That is the law they've signed. That is what they've signed into law, and the law will be effect from January 2026. Income tax. Income tax on a country where there is no constant electricity. Income tax on a country where there's no good pipe-borne water. Income tax where the medical facilities are in shambles state. Income tax where there is no quality education. Income tax where teachers are being owed for months, for years. Income tax. Are we trying to act like the Western countries where there is basic amenities? And basic amenities are being provided to the citizens, where there is constant electricity, where there is good pipe-borne water, where there is a good a world-class medical facilities, where there is top-notch and world-class quality education, where there is security. Are you trying to use Nigeria to compare to those countries? And Nigerians are crying, Nigerians are suffering, Nigerians are complaining of hardship, Nigerians are complaining of government negligence, insecurity. Nigerians are complaining of basic amenities not being provided. Nigerians are complaining of the price of essential commodities skyrocketed, and you are imposing income tax on Nigerians. What have we done to deserve to meet this kind of government? What have Nigerians done to deserve this kind of Tinubu's government? Tinubu was elected and sworn in 2023. The same day he was sworn in, the same day Nigerians' pain and suffering and agony started. A president that immediately after he was sworn in, he removed subsidy. According to him, he removed subsidy. Subsidy was removed up to date. Over almost 3 years now, we've not seen any positive effect of that subsidy removal. We've not seen it. Immediately he was sworn in, fuel price skyrocketed, essential commodities price skyrocketed. Life became miserable for Nigerians, and you are imposing income tax on Nigerians, on a shamble economy, on an economy that is not working. What have we done to deserve this kind of wickedness, this kind of wicked government that never feel? During the election, I had Tinubu I overheard him say, let the poor breathe. For crying out loud, can he let the poor breathe? Can he let Nigerians live? For crying out loud. We are complaining of insecurity everywhere in Nigeria. Today in Nigeria, if you cannot comfortably travel from Lagos State to eastern part of Nigeria. In fact, it is in the hand of God for you to arrive safely. People are being kidnapped day in, day out. Now in Nigeria, they sell human parts in Nigeria. As I'm talking to you, they sell human parts in Nigeria. Boko Haram still ravaging and killing people in Borno State and in some of the northern states. Fulani herdsmen on rampage, killing innocent Nigerians in numbers. Kidnappers everywhere in Nigeria. Unemployment keep increasing every day in Nigeria. Meanwhile, Nigeria produces thousands of graduates every year, but there's no job opportunity for them. You are not thinking of how to innovate, how to create job opportunity for the citizens. You're not thinking of how to give Nigerians constant electricity. You're not thinking of how to give Nigerians good pipe-borne water. In Nigeria today, if you buy a land and you want to build a house, first thing you do is to sink a borehole. God blessed Nigeria so much that we don't even know anything like earthquake, because this amount of borehole that we have in Nigeria can even cause earthquake. You can't build a house in Nigeria without sinking borehole. But in smaller countries, even in Gambia where I live, in Gambia, if you come to Gambia, a small country of 2.5 million in population, Gambia, if you buy a land in Gambia, you don't need to sink borehole. What you do is to carry your land document, go to NAWEC, submit it there, apply for meter. They will come and connect water in your empty plot. You have water. But in Nigeria, you would definitely have to sink borehole. In some areas, there's no water. Water is very, very scarce in the underneath. So you will definitely find it difficult. You will spend a lot of money to be able to, get water. This is the kind of government, this is the kind of country that we are living in as a nation. And you are imposing income tax on Nigerians. Do you think Nigeria is America? Do you think Nigeria is Europe? Or you think Nigeria is Canada, where the system works, where there is security, where the lives and properties of those countries are being secured 100%? Fulani herdsmen can kill any amount of people, come to a community, ransack community, kill people, over 200 people, and government will act like as if it's not their business. They will act like as if it doesn't concern them. You are imposing a 20% income tax on Nigerians. That means if you have 1 million naira, you have to pay 20% tax, meaning 200,000 naira belong to the government. Is that not wickedness? And let me ask you a question. In Nigeria today, the minimum wage in Nigeria today is of 70,000 naira. And mind you, 70,000 naira is less than $50. Now, a civil servant that earns 70,000 naira a month, and 20% is removed from the 70,000 naira. Now, let me check. When 20% is removed from 70,000 naira, okay, 20% of 70,000 naira is like 14,000 naira. Now, if you remove 14,000 naira from 70,000 naira, what is remaining for that civil servant is just 56,000 naira. So you pay people 56,000 naira to work for you for a whole month. From that money, they will pay transport. From that money, they will eat. From that money, they will pay house rent. From that money, they will take care of their family members. From that money, they will take care of themselves, medical bills and all that. And in Nigeria today, you know very well that in Nigeria, if you have an accident in Nigeria, if you do not have any money in your account, you are dead, because no hospital will attend to you. They will never attend to you until you make such amount of deposit. Certain amount of deposit. They will never attend to you. It happened to me last year, 2024, when my elder brother got an accident. He was carried to a hospital. The doctor asked us to deposit 1 million naira. I had to beg the doctor to collect 600,000 naira. Because I was supposed to make that transfer, and the transfer will definitely take me time. So I deposited 600,000 naira that was currently in my account in Nigeria before my brother got treated. And at the end of the day, that same day my brother died, my immediate elder brother, because of bad road. He got an accident. This is the kind of country that you are. Listen, if you feel and claim that you are not a victim of bad leadership in Nigeria, I'm sorry, you are. We are all bad. We are all victims of bad leadership in Nigeria, because it's affecting everybody. You can't impose 20% taxes on Nigerians when the economy is when the economy is in shambles state, when the economy is not looking bright. Subsidy was removed. What are you doing with the money that was removed from subsidy? We've not seen the effect of it. Only they just be doing unnecessary projects. Unnecessary projects. The other day I had they are building Calabar Coastal Road. Calabar Coastal Road. Meanwhile, we already have an existing road. Can you maintain that existing road? Dualize it, make it motorable. From Benin, from Edo State down to Lagos State, the road is nothing to write home about. Why not fix that road? Dualize it. With that money, that 16 trillion that you are going to use to build that Calabar Coastal Road, the road that doesn't even make any sense, will not add any economical value. What is wrong with this Tinubu's government, for crying out loud? What is wrong with this Tinubu's government, for crying out loud? Nigerians have suffered enough already. Nigerians are suffering too much already. So that means if somebody, here, I live here, and now I work here, I do my business here. So if I deposit my money, if I pay taxes here, do you know how much we pay, resident permit every year? Resident permit in Gambia here is $3,650. That's approximately like almost 100,000 naira we pay every year for it. That's resident permit alone. I'm not talking about taxes. My tax alone, my business place, my tax alone is about $14,000 every month. Every year. $14,000. That is how much. $14,000 is like almost 350,000 naira. Almost 350,000 naira every year. I'm not even talking about taxes on, I'm not even talking about, the tax, my business taxes. Talk about the water bill. The water bill here is crazy expensive. So after paying my taxes and everything here, I'll still have to pay tax in Nigeria. How insane. This is insane, for crying out loud. 20% of your income, you definitely have to deposit, pay to the government. Government that have added no value to your life. Government that added no single value to your life. You are paying tax to them. I left Nigeria when I was very, very young. So Nigeria have never done anything for me. So why should I pay 20%? Part is that we have Nigerian youth who are busy on social media fighting each other, dragging over somebody's wedding and wedding gown and somebody's clothes, and fighting over music and arguing unnecessary things. These are the kind of youth that we have in Nigeria. We do not have the Nigerian youth that are intentional, that want the best for their country, that speak up for their country and defend the future of their unborn children and the future generations that are to come. It's very sad. It's very sad the way I see things going in Nigeria. I mean, when you come to Nigerian social media space, you weep, you will cry. Sometimes you keep asking yourself question. What? I mean, is it a crime to become a Nigerian? Because at a point like this, I feel like Nigerians are they compromised? I mean, Nigerian youth, what is wrong? What is wrong with us? That we are seeing things that are happening like this, things that we know very well that will affect us in the future, affect our generation, affect our children. These people that we put in power, they've messed up every single thing for us, and everybody's quiet. Kudos to people like Randy Peters. Kudos to people like Omoyo Showore. Kudos to people like Sheung Kuti. Kudos to people like Very Dark Man. Kudos to people like name them. So few of them, name them. A lot of them, kudos to them. But all the rest, Nigerian celebrities, Nigerian influencers, Nigerian youth, what are you doing to add value to the society, to lend your voice now that your voice is needed? What have you done? And what are you doing? It's very sad. It's very, very sad. And all of us it should be a collective effort. And all of us, every hand should be on the deck, speaking up now that it is needed to make sure that we sanitize our society, making sure that we put the right people on board to carry on the affairs of the country. It's very sad. It's very, very sad. It's very sad. Sincerely speaking, it's very sad. Thank you very much, guys. See you guys in the next one. God bless you.